That worked, I think. Here we are. Welcome, everybody. Welcome in if you're watching from the VOD. I'm just gathering the last bit of some eggs here. And we're going to start a new hunt today, as you can probably tell by the thumbnail. Just to switch things up, if some of you saw my last stream or you caught the last VOD, you'll remember I mentioned wanting to diversify a little bit, just so the other hunts didn't take up, you know, so much time or so much of the mind space every single time I was streaming. So yeah, I think I've got a couple minutes on this egg power. I'm gonna check, actually. If I've only got a little bit, I'll just start. Okay, I got 2 minutes. I'll just start hatching eggs. Bed 7, what is good? Welcome in. Good to see ya. We are starting a new hunt today. Funny, I can't actually see. I should switch up my... I can't actually see this on my preview that I'm playing from, because I have my face in the way. But yeah, starting a new hunt today. Poipole is not done, but I also just wanted to not only hunt Poipole, because that could get a little old. This game has a much greater chance of us getting a shiny. What was that? Oh, just a little. So I just want to use that to our advantage too. Haven't gotten a shiny in a little bit, so I'm gonna move my microphone just a little bit so I don't accidentally hit it when I'm trying to click my counter. And I figured, why not go for a Feebas? Technically, I'll eventually need 2 of them. I don't know if I'm going to hunt them both right away, though. So we're just going to go for 1 for now. And, play it that way. Because, my Lotic has a very, very, very cool shiny. It's super, what's the word? Pretty, I guess. I don't know. It's just the alternate colors on my Lotic are very cool, and for like a pretty cool Pokemon to begin with. Boy. But yeah, I just wanted to take it easy, do an egg hunt, see kind of where it gets me, and have something a little lighter than spam pressing those 3DSs to death. And hopefully this hunt goes better than other egg hunts I've done. I actually just recently accidentally got a shiny from hatching some eggs. I gotta be careful here because I can't actually see. Like I mentioned, I have to mess with that a little bit. Here we go. Daniel, welcome in. Good to see ya. We are tackling a new hunt today. You're here for the beginning of a new hunt. I did not get the other. I technically have 2 hunts going on right now. I have the Shaman hunt I started a few months ago. Haven't really been trying that one. And then I have now the Poipole hunt, that I'll probably alternate between. Scarlet and Violet actually has a Halloween-based event coming up next week. So you could probably expect next week that I'll be hunting any of those that I don't already have in my living decks. So I gotta like check through my living decks, and I think I'm gonna try and make it more of an effort to promote the fact that I am doing a living decks. I gotta like figure out the exact number I'm at so I want to like put a counter blank out of blank or whatever, so we can all progress, and that'll be the ultimate goal of these streams, is making progress towards that living decks. And what better game to do it in than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Because the shiny odds in this game are ridiculous. I also got to make sure I send the link to the stream to the community Discord. If you're not already in there, link is in the description. But wait, hold on. I'm 6. I'm 8. There we go. I didn't press my counter for a couple times. Oh, Phoebus. I'd love if I could get this today. We haven't had a shiny on stream in like multiple streams. Oh, gotta fix that. That text looks goofy now. Oh wait, what am I dragging around? It got to 2 digits and it started looking goofy. Alright, there we go. We are getting through these eggs quick, though. I might need to get some more. Which always stinks, because those portions of egg gathering, like, always kills a stream. No one wants to watch gathering eggs. So maybe when I run out of eggs... Well, I have way more than that box, but maybe when I run out of eggs, I'll switch back to Poipole. We'll get some Poipole counters in. Because nothing kills a good stream like egg gathering. I tried to get in the habit of looking at the camera a little more. I'm looking at like the chat when I like look to the side, so it's like I'm talking to you, but in reality, is that weird? If I like look up at the camera, I don't know. I've been messing with my camera angles. I'm not sold entirely on this one, but it's not terrible. It's the little things, right? Probably does not matter nearly as much as I probably think about it. Egg number 11. My wonderful fiance just texted me. I gotta make sure I let her know I'm live, so that she knows that I'm not gonna be texting as much. Sometimes she does just figure out, though. She's a subscriber. popping a bubbler. I did not get a lot of sleep. To no fault of my own. The doom scrolling was real. I tend to do that. So I'll take the extra caffeine today. That's okay though. I gotta be locked in. I got a computer to fix later. My hair is bothering me. I don't normally let my hair get as long as it currently is. And most people can't tell because I just throw it up anyway. But when it gets tougher to take care of, that's normally my sign that it's like too long. But I just haven't felt like paying for a haircut, truthfully. I go to a barber right now, and she's like fantastic. She always does an amazing job. But I'm in college now, and going from being an adult and living like an adult to being an adult in college and still having adult responsibilities while maintaining college and not wanting to take out any student loans. You kind of just look at your budget and you're like, you know, I should try go somewhere a little cheaper if it's not going to kill me. And thankfully too, I actually have a close friend who's getting into hair and cosmetology and all of that jazz. And those rates are a lot cheaper because she's still like in school for it, so they have like a teacher present and they like walk her through, or like not walk her through the haircut, but like assist, double check, those kind of things, and you pay less because you're letting like students. So that's probably where my next haircut will be. Not unfortunately, but I did like develop a nice relationship with my previous barber. It was just like a very cordial business relationship. Because when I was in the previous business I was in, she took my business cards, would hand them out to people, stuff like that. So it's a weird balance to figure out what I want to do. But in the meantime, I've just put off the decision and not cut my hair. All of that just to say that. Oh, Combi outbreak. Oh, I thought my brain saw a guy like looking on a route, and I was like, oh, I didn't do this battle. But Scarlet and Violet, most of the battles were optional as far as like bumping into people. They didn't really do that in this game. Bless their heart, because I didn't need it. EXP candies, all this stuff. I actually really like the way new Pokemon works. I don't think grinding makes the game any more fun. In fact, I struggle to play through the older Pokemon games as an adult if I'm like trying to replay, because I don't have time to grind up my whole team like I used to when I was a kid. You know, if I'm playing, I've got an hour or two. I pick it up. I'm probably doing things in between even. And it's just like, I do not have the time or care to play a game where I have to do a bunch of grinding in inefficient ways, you know? We're actually at 18, but I'll fix that, and then we'll go to 19, because this is number 19. I'm very excited with how streams have been going. I know nobody asked. I'm just yapping. That's kind of what I do. It's been going really well. I like having these mornings. And I'm not gonna have every morning, you know, and maybe sometimes if I don't have the morning, I'll go do a night stream or something, but I do really enjoy how the streams have been going. They've been going well. The channel's been growing really well. People have been tuning in. The VODs are doing, like, strangely well. And I think I figured out why, but... I'm not entirely sure, but there's a common pattern I'm noticing with the VODs that do well and the VODs that don't. So I've been keeping them up on the channel. I don't think it's hurting anything for me, honestly. I think I've been getting more watch time on the VODs than I actually have the streams, which has been weird, but kind of cool. I also just need to come up with some more ideas as far as... Now we're talking... Hope your morning... Hey, welcome in. Thank you. Good morning to you as well. My morning is going pretty well. Admittedly, I stayed in bed a little longer than I would have liked. Doing some more doom scrolling, as you do. But I got off my butt. I went to the gym. I said, I gotta go to the gym before I stream. I did that. Now we're here. So I made it through that obstacle. Which sometimes is a little tough. Yeah, it's just a rabbit hole. It is very much a rabbit hole. And I have good nights and I have bad nights, you know, but if I have a vice, it's probably my phone in bed. Like, that's something I should probably really make an effort to... And I know all the, like... The things people say about, oh, you know, put it somewhere else, or put it out of reach so you can't go back on it, or, like, all the different little things. I don't know, it's... At the end of the day, I think I just have to be better. And I don't think that's a sustainable way to think about it, because you're actually at your worst at night. Or, well, not necessarily at night, but at the end of your sleep. Or the end of your day, rather. Because some people don't... The end of their day is not nighttime. You know, if you're working different hours or things like that. But your disciplines are at your lowest at the end of your day. And, which is why you should get a lot of things done in the mornings and afternoons. But, in the same retrospect, it's kind of hard to just say, like, oh, I'll just be better than that. It's a lot easier for me to say that now at, you know, 8 o'clock in the morning. For me, anyway. Versus... like tonight when I'm ready to go to bed and I'm like, oh. That helps a lot too. I've tried that before. And I don't want to say it was a super big struggle. Yeah, that's the one thing that I kind of... Cause like, I'm actually pretty good, like, during the day, I don't go on social media a lot. Like, my days, I'm pretty solid. I watch YouTube, but I mostly have that on in the background. Like, I don't actually do a whole lot of watching as much as, like I work, my part-time job I have right now, I work by myself. I open the place, I close the place, and Did I put eggs? I did not put eggs in. I was like, hold on. I don't remember releasing a bunch of Feebas. So I just have like videos on while my phone is in my pocket and I'm like working and stuff. You know, so that's like probably the extent of my social media use during the day. It's more so, it's mostly any of the scrollable short form video things like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Reels. I don't really go on YouTube Shorts, actually. I just kind of threw that in there. But any of those things right before bed, I just, that's a habit I have to break. A bad habit I have to break. Is that a shiny? It totally is. Huh? No! Wait. Oh, wait. No. Wait. Hold on. Oh. Get back here. Get back here. Oh, bless. Okay. I thought we lost it. Oh, my gosh. Whew. Okay. Cool. That'll be great for later this month. Or, well, not later this month. It is, like, peak October right now. But if we could evolve this thing... Actually, doesn't the shiny fully evolved kind of stink? Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look. Actually, I'm gonna kind of... I want to look. Thank you. How do you pronounce this thing, man? Annihilate. My brain kept wanting to say annihilate. That was not it. Annihilate. The shiny is okay. It's like blue. Yeah. Sparkle is sparkle. That is the truth. It's like a dark blue. I'm trying to think of a matching ball without being too... I don't have a good Pokemon at the front of the helm for this, but he was so close to running away. I'm just gonna spam some luxury balls. It's a dark color palette. Oh. See, and that is why we do Scarlet and Violet. Because even if your hunt is not going great, if you're running around, you might just find some stuff. So I'm gonna make sure he is separated from any of our eggs. I did some hunting yesterday. Or not yesterday. Let's take a look at him. Any mark? No mark. Cool shiny though. No, I did some hunting the other day during an event. I did not finish it, but I did get the two monkeys that were available. And then we also have our Meloetta that we finally got. I never got to show it off on stream. I did bring it into Scarlet and Violet though. So that is very cool. Well, cool. We got a shiny today, no matter what. You never know. And especially with the hunts I've been doing lately that are like the Poi Pole one, is full odds that I've been doing. I've been hunting Poi Pole. I was doing Shaman and BDSP. You get used to those hunts where it's just like you get used to not seeing shinies. It's nice to have a little spontaneous shiny. Still working on the home deck. Still have 100 to go. Woo! Yeah, that if you're I mean, I guess it depends on where the 100 have to come from, but Scarlet and Violet, you can fill some of those holes pretty quickly, thankfully, I find. Although, for me, to get the Meloetta, I had to do a lot of breeding. It was a lot of middle evolutions I was missing. Okay, yep. Okay, that is nice. I was gonna say, the one thing about Scarlet and Violet that is a little tough is, like, if you have a particular Pokemon you're looking for, and you don't have any of its line, like, finding it in the wild, if it's got particular locations, can be a little weird. Just because of how the spawns work. But, no, that'll just take some breeding time then. Or just, like, running around the blueberry area, because the starters, if I recall, spawn in very particular spots. They don't really, like... They're not too, crazy with that. Whew! Oh. I did not... Allie, if you're in here, I did not find Shiny Poipole. I'm just doing something different today. My fiance texted me. It was like, did you find the Shiny Poipole? No. I wish. We did get a Shiny Mankey already, though. On accident. Bubbler, please sponsor me. Me and my fiance would both love if Bubbler would sponsor me. That would be great. We drink too much of it. Never too much. Never too much. Adam, welcome back. Good to see you. We're doing a little bit of a different hunt today. Did not get Poipole yet. Does not mean I am giving up on it by any means. I want that Poipole. But I needed to see a shiny. We got a shiny Mankey just running around already. And now I'm hunting this Feebas because my Lotic has a really cool shiny form. So that should... And thankfully, Scarlet and Violet's shiny odds are just so dang high that hopefully we are able to get even more random shinies. Or we get this Feebas that we're looking for. Either or would be nice. Yes, my Ditto is actually from Germany, or well, technically it's not, but it is, because the way Pokemon bases the location of the Pokemon is actually based on the language you select. So back in the days of Sword and Shield, I just made a German file because I was taking a German class at the time. And so I could at least read some of the dialogue to get myself to the point to catch a Ditto. And I caught a German Ditto, and that's just traveled with me since. So we did do the Masuda method for these. I have Shiny Charm. All the good things that you want in a egg hunt. And hopefully we hopefully this batch of eggs I've gathered is a good one. And if not, it's a lot more entertaining than spamming resets on my Poipole hunt. So I just needed a break from the Poipole. I made some thumbnails yesterday with some free time and gave myself some more options as to what I was gonna do, because if I don't set something up beforehand, I'll just default to what it is I last did when it comes to streaming. So I would have just kept defaulting to Poipole. And it's actually, the point ball hunts are actually also, like, after a while, they can be a little painful on the fingers. Because I'm just spamming the same buttons. And it's just, like, it can just be a little tough to, you know, I'm not going to self-diagnose and say I have, like, carpal tunnel or anything. And actually, really, ever since becoming an adult and not having as much time, a lot of my wrist pains have gone away slowly. I used to struggle with it pretty badly. And even still, if I'm writing for too long, it'll pop up. But thankfully, they seem to be mostly kind of, at least, less frequent. I think that's kind of what I'm going for. But that Lechonk was funny. Hiding in the swarm of deerling. So hopefully that that continues to be a trend. But the other day, after 2 days of poiple hunting in a row, I got to work and I was like, oh. That didn't feel great. Thinking about my hands just makes me feel weird. you know, like you think about like an injury or something like that a little too long, and you're like, ugh. You like feel it. Oh, the Feebas kind of blends in with that initial purple background. That was funny. I was like, where did my Feebas gif go? Still there, chilling in the corner. Yes, I also did some Herba Mystica hunting. So the next like specialized Outbreak shiny event, which I believe is next week. We can do some Outbreak hunts, which will be different. That'll be cool. And it's all like Halloween themed stuff too, so maybe I don't think I'll dress up, truthfully. I don't have anything. I bought a costume last night, but the costume I bought is just a giant fireball shot. I don't think I'm gonna wear that on stream. But I have like a Mario hat or something I could like throw on. I don't know where the fake mustache would be, but maybe if I get my other costume in time, I could do like a costume Halloween stream. I don't know why I gripped my bubbler like that. That was extremely weird. But 39. Okay, we are on count correctly. Number 40. It's so crazy how quick I'm at 40 eggs hatched. Well, it feels quick. It's been half an hour. But you just get in the rhythm. Caught the Mankey too, so that feels great. I actually will fully evolve that one because I think the other two I'll be able to really easily get. That's another thing. I didn't actually make the thumbnail yet, but ooh, that's a hard one to spot. Credits to you. I'd have to like purposely hunt that because that is a tough one. I know they're not very different. No, I have I actually legitimately performed the Cute Charm glitch. If you've ever heard of that, if you haven't, it's in the Generation 4 DS games. I have a copy of Platinum and Soul Silver that both, or no, I think I have Heart Gold. But the Q-Charm glitch gives you like crazy shiny odds based on like natures and things. It's all this weird glitch that because of how Gen 4 determined when a Pokemon was shiny. And I'm gonna use those to assist in the living shiny decks. But I gotta play through them and stuff. Heart Gold, I'm mostly through. Do I have Heart Gold or Soul Silver? I think I have Soul Silver. I mostly played through Soul Silver. And, where was I going with that? Oh! I'm like in the 3rd gym on my Platinum copy. But I might do some of that on stream eventually as well. If I'm running low on ideas, because those are kind of fun. You just run into the grass and you get shinies just like that. It is kind of fun. As a shiny enjoyer, it's just like free dopamine. The freest. And it's actually kind of fun hunting like low percentage Pokemon. Because it becomes a little bit of a hunt. I gotta respond to that. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that is good. Sponsor me. I wonder if I can. They do like small. This drink does like small sponsorships. I wonder what my shot would be. Like, hey, I do Pokemon YouTube. I'm not even monetized, but if you want to sponsor me. That's my pitch. We're actually getting there though. We might have channel memberships coming sooner than I thought. I don't know what I'm gonna offer for those, but like what members would get. But that might actually be coming a lot sooner than I thought it would. Especially if I just keep it up. The consistency. I have to remember when I hit an increment of 5, I have to release these Feebas. And put more eggs back in. You'd think it's easy to remember, I'm not doing much else, but... Feebas, will you shine for me? Do. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know if flying helps towards hatching these eggs or not, so I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum, but I don't really think about where I'm moving when I'm running around these maps, hatching these eggs. Like, I am just going. I'm getting a call. I recognize that number, but I don't know why. I don't have it registered in my phone, though. What is that number? I've been applying for some jobs, so if I do have one, I might... They didn't leave a voicemail either. Why do I recognize that number? Sorry, people. Sorry, everybody who is here. It was like a local number, too. It wasn't like a obvious spam. Why didn't you leave a voicemail? Wait. Now it doesn't even... Oh, they're... Oh. Whoa. They did leave a voicemail. What did that say? Yes. Okay, I do recognize it. That's actually great that they called me. I have to call them back eventually. That was not a job. That was actually a place. My I was in an a cappella group before, barbershop quartet, and we were scheduled to do this performance, and they were just calling to confirm it. So now I'm gonna have to the conversation that the group disbanded. And I actually was on my to-do list, to call them, so I'm a little upset that I didn't beat them to the punch. Just because I care about that kind of thing. Not just how I'm perceived, but maintaining a professional reputation in my community. But yeah, I'm gonna have to have that conversation now. Yikes. Ouchies. Hopefully they're not too upset. We weren't due to perform for another month and a half. But Jalen Miles, welcome in. Good to have you. Whoa! The Galactic HQ went crazy. Was that... Okay, we got one more egg in the party. Most of these remixes are from Gen 4. Spidops and Shiny Nimble and Fluttermane. I don't know what Shiny Nimble looks like, but I know Spidops Shiny is crazy. And Fluttermane Shiny is also super crazy. I know that both of those things are true. Oh. That's kind of cool, actually. It's a shame that bug types are just almost never good. They gotta do some. I mean, you have like 17, 18 types. Is it with fairy? Or is it 17? The neighbor's dog is barking. I don't know if my mic catches that. But I suppose not every single type can be good, you know? But it is a shame. I really like a lot of the bug-type Pokemon. Come on. Uppies. I don't want to do a whole lot of flying, because I don't think it, like, I don't think the flying is equivalent to riding as far as the steps go. I'm sure it actually doesn't count at all. Not certain on that, though. But I wouldn't be shocked, because it just makes sense. And that's the thing, too. You can get away with using them, which is nice. But there are definitely moments where I send out a bug type, and most of them are super frail, and then it gets, like, one shot. But, like in Sun and Moon, my copy that I'm shiny hunting the Poipole on, I'm using a Vikavolt, and it's doing me, it's one of my better Pokemon as far as just like knocking stuff out. It's definitely not because of the bug typing though, it's all because of Electric being a great type for playthroughs. Tendo! Woohoo! I can't not, I've said this before. Every time that sound goes off, it's a little bug in the brain. But thank you for subscribing. Always appreciate it. We're gonna have to come up. You know, I'm getting closer and closer to being able to offer channel memberships. And I'm gonna have to come up with a different sound for that. I have to think of another brain worm. Something that gives me just as much dopamine. I'll find something. There's so many soundtracks to pull from. And for those of you who are curious, the sound on YouTube, because YouTube has different privacy policies aren't the word, but the sound only goes off, or the alert only plays on YouTube if your subscriptions are public. So if your subscriptions aren't public and you subscribed, it won't play the sound. On Twitch, which I'm not multi-streaming today. I haven't had time to like dig into why my multi-streaming wasn't working. But on Twitch, it'll always play no matter what if you follow me there. What living dex are you trying to get? Unfortunately, a shiny one. Unfortunately for like the outlook of the rest of my life. Far away from it, you can actually yeah, very much. Very much RIP. I don't have a fully updated tracker. I typically update my tracker when I put them into home and they're organized. But you can see where I'm tracking it. There's a link in the description to a Pokédex tracker website where I am keeping track of my shiny living dex. I have a living dex not shiny already. So that I already have taken care of. So when I got my living dex completed, I was like, well, there's not much else to hunt for now unless I go for this. So, you know, I didn't really have much of a choice if I wanted to have a goal with my Pokemon. Because I wasn't going to get into competitive. I don't have the extra... This is going to sound ridiculous. I don't have the extra time to commit. and to be fair, I feel like competitive, you have to keep up with like a meta, right? It takes a lot of time. And I just play other games as well. Whereas this is something, you know, it can come in ebbs and flows. You know, I don't have to completely grind my shiny living dex to like compete with somebody, you know? It's more of a thing I can achieve by myself. Kid of Pokédex never want to go for another. It causes so much pain. I'm assuming you mean a shiny Kanto dex. Because yeah, I would yeah, I'm doing it pretty unorganized right now. And I'm like over some of the hunts already. I'm currently doing a shiny Poipole. This one I'm kind of just doing to distract myself from the Poipole. But the Poipole is already driving me nuts. I'm somewhere in the 1,000 encounters, and that's just what I counted. I didn't start the hunt on stream, and I wasn't counting it, and I probably have another 1,000 counters from that alone that aren't tracked, so I'm never really gonna have an accurate number of how many I've done. But yeah, oh my gosh. But I'm doing that one so that I can then get the shiny charm in those games. By doing all 1,000 possible shinies. That's kind of the goal. I'm not going to get too hung up on the ones that I can't get, you know? Between shiny locks and, like, event exclusives. Now, granted, I do keep up with Pokemon Go a little. I'm not gonna pretend I'm a huge player of it. Where I live, actually, from here, I can there's a gym and a Pokestop within distance of where I'm currently sitting. So typically, I'll log in like once a day and swipe, take down the gym, put my Pokemon in, get some coins. I don't have like a huge friend group that I play with or anything, so I don't actually get to do raids a lot. I'm in a smaller town. A smaller city, I think we technically qualify as. But, is not, by any means a huge thing around here. There's a community, but I'm not really in it. All that being said, Pokemon Go is a great way to get some of those shinies of like Pokemon that like they just did Zacian and Zamazenta, and I am so upset because I missed Zacian. But there was one day, it was like a Zamazenta raid hour, and I didn't go anywhere, but I stayed online because I have a bunch of friends who sometimes I don't know who they are, but they'll invite me to remote raids, and because I just take the gym once a day, I've got a bunch of coins sitting ready to use on expensive remote raid passes, so I don't actually have to pay. And on my last raid pass that I had available, I got a shiny Zamazenta. So that was really cool, because you can't hunt those. But I am pretty cheesed that I didn't try for the Zacian. I didn't even know it was happening. So now I have Pokemon Go notifications turned on. On my phone. Really small town, there's like 2 or 3 Pokestops. Yeah, that's tough. Actually, there's a small town around here. Very, very small town, and I don't know, they must have somebody who plays or something. Because I commute there for work, but I don't really play, and their park is like filled with stops and gyms. Like somebody must have went through and just like, hey, look at all these things in this park. Because it's actually like a solid, like it would be a solid place to walk around and play. I'm like, and it's, I mean, it's no extraordinary park or anything. It's just a typical small town park, but kind of neat to see that, because I know the biggest issue with Pokemon Go is trying to play if you live in where most of America lives. Not the densely populated areas. At least speaking for America, I shouldn't assume, but any rural area, rural. Why do I struggle with that word? I think there's something wrong with my brain. That's okay. It's okay. My brain doesn't have to be top notch. Just kidding. I always want to learn. That's actually why I'm in school. I'm in school. That's new for me. Well, good luck on the shiny Liminix. Hope you don't get too unlucky. Hey, thank you, Mew Studios. I appreciate it. I'll need all the luck I can get. I appreciate you stopping in. I also hope I don't get too unlucky. I've had my fair share of bouts so far with luck and unluck. Unluck? I've been both lucky and unlucky, so hopefully I just can ride out some luck for a little bit. And hopefully this Feebas doesn't become a huge thing. That would be nice if we could just... ride a wave of getting some low-key shinies, you know? Yeah, right now, I'm not taking a super systematic approach to it, so I don't feel the pain as much. Like, if I was doing, like, okay, at first I'm going to get this Kanto Dex, like, kind of like you were saying, I would probably be feeling a lot of pain, because you get to some of those more difficult shinies, and you have to hunt them in ways that are painful. Okay, we're good. But, yeah, right now I'm just kind of filling in random holes all over the place when I can. And there are many holes to be filled, so it's so far it's serving me well, but as I get closer and more particular, it's gonna get more and more difficult. But gotta abuse all the ways to get shinies that I can between Pokemon Go. The Scarlet and Violet does the shiny, like, boosted outbreak events. I'll probably hunt most of those on stream now that I'm back into a rhythm of streaming again. So you should be able to tune in and see those. I'm currently working on the Poiple hunt, like I was talking about. Once I'm done with that, I'll get the Shiny Charm in Ultra Sun and Moon and do wormholes, particularly for the legendaries, because I think that's probably my best bet of getting a bunch of the shiny legends. Between that and random Pokemon Go raid days or whatever, but I don't really do the raids a whole lot. I need, like, I don't know. I don't want to go out and make Pokemon Go friends just because I want shinies. I'd rather just have friends that are into Pokemon Go. It's a lot easier to just say that. But I do have a few, but they live pretty far away. Like an hour and a half, and it's like, well, unless it was something crazy like the Pokemon Go Fest, I wouldn't want to, like, travel for random raid days. Although maybe I should. Why is that such a bad idea? Look at me yap to myself about life's hardest dilemmas. This is kind of bopping. I didn't even catch it until I was, like, sipping my bubbler. I was like, what am I listening to? I don't know, but I'm here for it. I found a couple dollars in my pocket yesterday. That was cool. Cool little life moment. I don't know why I thought of that. Probably because they're sitting right over there and I forgot to put them in my wallet again. I do that. I put it in my pocket. I was like, alright, I'm going to put these in my wallet. And then did not. No, wow. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We're doing good stuff here. Good stuff. Although, I might have needed to get... That is not good English. I started to look like I should have maybe got some more Feebas eggs. Because... I mean, we're still doing pretty solid for now. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. No, Toxel, go away. What are my outbreaks today? Because maybe when we run out of eggs, I'll just try a non-boosted outbreak. Because outbreaks can get boosted anyway. Okay, we're never doing River Room. I'm Probably gonna do that one in an egg. Any of the metal texture Pokemon, Hawlucha wouldn't be bad. What is his shiny? It's a single line too, so I wouldn't have to worry about getting like, oh, whoa. If I don't do that on stream, I think I'm just gonna do that anyway. That's a really cool shiny. I didn't realize Hawlucha's shiny was that cool. I don't want to pull it up, but if I run out of Feebas eggs, we might go do that Hawlucha outbreak. I'm not even gonna look at the other ones. That's a cool shiny. Who are you? Oh, just a meditate. I didn't realize Hawlucha's shiny was that cool. I need that. I need that in my life ASAP. That stands for it. I know. But that might be the move. That's a really, oh my gosh. That's top 10 shiny right there. And what I do need to do some grinding for is some EXP candy though. That they are after doing the Meloetta stuff and filling in all those random holes and having to do a bunch of weird evolutions, I got low, and I got some when I did raids for Herba Mystica, but not nearly enough, because if I'm going to be playing this game more, I'm going to be evolving stuff. I'm going to have to do some more raids. I just don't really like doing raids. They're so laggy. It stinks. It can just be stinky. You know? Oh, you know what? Dang it. I normally record a vertical format while I stream, just in case I get anything, and then I could turn it pretty easily into a YouTube short. I wasn't recording for the Mankey. I'm gonna have to like edit that and clip it from the VOD, which means the quality will be low. Oh well, I'm still going to, because YouTube Shorts typically bring in some... It's a good strategy, but that stinks. That does stink. And I normally do. I normally always do. I don't know why I didn't. No mind lapse. That just means we have to get another random shiny. Or I don't know why I like voice cracked. Or we just get a shiny Feebas. That would be a great idea too. Talking to all the Feebases here. You know who you are. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh man. Oh man. It's time, Dilly. It's always time. No, now is the time. This next one, I'm putting the money on the line. No, I'm not. I'll never bet on shiny. My odds, that would be a good under though, like an over-under. Betting under on the shiny. I wish YouTube did something similar to like Twitch channel points, so we could run little fake gambling polls on shiny, whether or not a certain number would be shiny or something. Or like over under 200 eggs or something, or those would be fun. Does YouTube do that? Am I just like not, do I not get the cool features because I'm not partnered yet? Keyword yet. I don't know. I don't actually watch a lot of streams. A random Hollow Knight guy. I'm gonna assume you meant to say hello. So hello to you. Welcome in. Dilly has called that this is the time for the shiny. So you hopefully number 76. It's a solid number. This dude, this Feebas. Or if you remember me, I do actually. Welcome back in. Good to see ya. I do remember you. Glad you're back. We got number 77, Luka Doncic as a fish. That's just his number. Doesn't really mean he's not really a fish. I'll take a shiny any day now. We got a Mankey earlier just by chance. That was kind of cool. I'll have to clip that and... Whoa, YouTube Shorts! The ultimate content strategy. The stream into content pipeline. First stream, I've actually been, so this is probably my third stream now. But yes, it has been a little bit since I've been consistent. But this is the most consistent I've been. Actually, hold on. No, this is stream number 4. Which is the most consistent I've been since last summer, when I was streaming almost every day. And I'm not going for daily streams, but I'm going for close to it. I don't have a schedule yet. My schedule is actually mostly just like, if I'm not with my fiance, so it's kind of random. Gotta go. Hey, I appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully I can catch you at another one. I'll be live, so I appreciate you. No, but for everyone else as well, there's no real consistent schedule. I like the mornings more. I find it, I just, when I get home after work, I just don't want to. So the streams before I go to work are kind of nice. But they are kind of random. If my fiance doesn't work in a morning, we'll typically get together and like have lunch and things before I work. So, and then in less than a year, we'll be buying a house together. That'll be crazy. Maybe if the content is going well, that'll be a more documented thing, but no promises, because I have no idea how the content will be doing by that point. I don't want to make any assumptions. I just have goals and I want to hit them. I should set a goal for when I want to really get partnered by. Although I feel like something like that is so out of my control. Never mind, you're back. Hey, welcome back. My watch told me to stand, and I will not be standing. I will do plenty of standing later. You know, these remixes are really good sometimes, and sometimes they just get really messy. That's one of them where it just gets a little crazy for my taste. Like, it's all really cool musically. I can appreciate what the remix is going for. But there's definitely remixes where I'm just like, okay. Not the vibe I'm going for. The Gengar staring into my soul. Yeah, we added Bulbasaur to the mix. We added Eevee to the mix. Just in case I needed more plushes. Always the funny thing too is every time I go to bed, I just throw them all on the ground anyway. That's like I don't actually sleep with any of them. They just, and then the more funny thing is waking up and I'm just like kicking through plushes. But hopefully in like 8-9 months or so, I'll be buying a house, and then oh, I accidentally hit the button twice. I'll have to remember to not hit it for the next Feebas. This is Feebas number 85. But then you won't see my bed in my background, because right now I live in an apartment, and I keep my bed in the same room as my computer setup because I have a roommate. So the other room goes to my roommate. But hopefully in the future I'll have a setup room or like an office type thing where I'll be able to keep those things separate. And then I don't mind it, but I don't love having a bed in the background, you know. I would love, I have a bunch of really cool, at least in my opinion, as cool as my nerdy stuff can be, like Nintendo merch, and I have a whole shelf of it, and that would be, it's just not in camera view, and that would be some of that stuff would be really cool in a backdrop for a stream or for like videos and things that I just don't have the space to put it in a backdrop right now. So hopefully that could be a cool change. I'll have to, I mean, I guess I was gonna say I have to keep everyone updated with that, but if my background changes, you'll be able to tell. Is my fiance also having a bubbler? Ah! Cheers. These things are good. I was saying it earlier, but if they sponsored me, I wouldn't be mad. But I have to get sponsor level YouTube views and before I could do that. I mean, I could always just shoot my shot, and if they say no, it's the worst I could have, and they say no. Do they have like a... Let's do some research, people. Blah, 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 blah. Ambassadors. Campus and healthcare. Okay, they don't really do, like... Eddie! Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the HLEEP peeps. I forgot that that's what I decided to call the subscribers. But welcome, thank you. Appreciate it. Always a pleasure. No, they only do healthcare and college students. Wait. I'm a college student now. Let me cook. I literally only have one in-person class. I would not be a good, campus ambassador. I don't plan on having many. I plan on taking as much of it online as I can. Online class is just really flexible. How many do you have in your shiny living decks? Let me see. I've had a couple people ask me, and I didn't have a number on hand, but I am tracking. So I can figure that out pretty easily. Pokedex, Living Dex. Is this my shiny, though? Yes. 231. Now, I have a little more than 231. I track them once I put them in Pokemon Home and they're organized. You can actually, I have the link in the description if you want to see it for yourself, what I all have tracked and not tracked so far. It's a PokédexTracker.com. It's a legitimate website, so no like weird stuff there. But you can kind of see what I do and don't have. I have a little more than that right now. But like I said, I only track it once I have it organized in Pokemon Home. And there are just some that I haven't gotten around to putting in their spot correctly yet. Yeah, we're at 20... According to the thing, we're at 21.4% of the way there to a shiny Living Dex. So basically, I have a really long way to go. But solid progress nonetheless, you know? That's a dent. That's solid. Shout out to Pokemon Go. Community days help me knock out lines of Pokemon. Do you go like one shiny at a time? I think that will be a something I am going to do. Right now it's just been kind of like this is like this Feebas is totally random. So it's just been mostly like, oh, I feel like hunting this. Do I have this yet? No. Okay, I do it. So I'll definitely eventually have to take a more systematic approach. But right now it's just kind of random. With the goal ultimately being getting all of the shinies. Or at least all the shinies that I can. There's this, you know, shiny locked stuff and stuff that they only did mystery gifts for that I didn't get because I wasn't active or whatever, and blah blah blah. So cool that they do that, by the way. It's so cool. What's really cool is they do that with whole Pokemon, not even just their shiny variants. It's really cool. It is not really cool. It is actually quite lame. Da da. Da-dee-da-dee-da-do. Ooh. 91. Nearing that 100. Now I kind of love looking at this tracker. I want to like... Yeah, I even see some that I haven't marked in there. I should go back through sometime and update the tracker. I'll do that tonight. Maybe. But then I gotta stream tomorrow too. Maybe I'll collect some eggs tonight. Well, that's if I don't get a shiny... Well... Even if I get a shiny Feebas today, I could collect eggs for something different. Da da da. Naruto. Da 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 be da now. This is fire. Have consoles made anything new since I... Last of Us Part 2, Genshin Impact. From a lot of, like, modern games that I haven't played. Streaming. Is that in niche playlists? I hate that I put some of my things in folders. I really need to sleep or fix up my Spotify. Okay, yeah. I have most of these in here already. I have too many playlists in Spotify. Da 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 dee da 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 dee da da dee da 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 da. Sorry, just feeling the Naruto jazz is like two fantastic things combined. That is some of the greatest things on Earth. Of our earthly beings. Some of the best things we have to offer. Oh. Nope. 95. So now we are nearing our big 100 for this Feebas hunt. And hopefully this does not get out of hand. I didn't think about this. The last egg hunt I did was very good, actually. Spiritomb went quite well. But before that, it was pretty ugly. And from that I did kind of get numbed to the long hunts, to be fair. Nothing will compare to the agony I went... I don't want to jinx that. Hold on. Sobble was very tough, and I don't want to do that again. The science gets skipped, and I'm actually removing this one from the playlist. I really like this one. It's in my other playlist that I listen to when I'm not streaming. But I don't love it for stream. I don't love songs with vocals for stream. I like having it be background music. I don't like the clashing of vocals with me yapping. And why else be here if not to listen to me yap? That's what I'm here for. I'm good at it. I can talk in ear off. To a fault. Sometimes. To a fault. I'm not that bad. I am hungry, though. I had a mandarin for breakfast. It's not a breakfast. That's like a... I wish I would have had a little more. Especially after a workout. I should have had protein. What am I doing? Should have had my protein shake. I actually have a text I should reply to. A business reply. It is. This is one of my favorites in this entire playlist, by the way. Then thank you all for being patient with me. That was an important thing that I had to reply to. I put it off for a little bit, but I didn't want to play it. I still have to make that call too. It's gonna bug me until I do it, but I'll do it after stream. It's not the end of the world. It's also not really my fault. I don't want to go too much into the drama because the people in my previous acapella group are all still like my closest friends. But I am not gonna pretend that was my fault. That's all I'm gonna say. The disbanding of that group. I tried so hard to get it to stick. I did everything I could have, but I also am gonna have to be the one to take the call, so that sucks. The big 100! Boom, boom, boom! Oh, I gotta fix the text. We're into triple digits. That stinks. Just to spread it out a little more, that's all. Oh, wait. I have an increment or 0 or 5. I have to release the feedbacks. Hey! How many we got left? Okay, we got about a box and a half. With 1 egg. 2 eggs, sorry. Hiding in a other box. We'll hatch those and see what that halucha is up to. If I've still got time. I guess I don't know how long it'll take to get through those eggs, but... And then if I don't get a shiny in those eggs, I will collect more for another stream, and we'll have another hunt on our hands. Here we go. There we go. Thursday Night Football. Who's playing tonight? Hey Siri. What NFL game is on tonight? Oh, it's Vikings, isn't it? Vikings Rams. Go Rams. The Rams will not be winning that game. But I will not be cheering for the Vikings over my dead body. That's all I have to say on that matter. If I say what team I cheer for, that might just give you where I live, so I'm not going to say that. But just know it's not the Vikings. Skull. Oh, this is a banger remix. Yoshi's Island in general is actually just a banger song. 2 eggs. Can I get a shiny Phoebus? Please? I even said it nicely. I sang a song. Said it nicely. I don't know what else this game wants from me. I mean, I'm probably just try more times. I could technically hatch one egg and it could be shiny. Give me this. Doing more does not increase the odds. It increases my chance because I am encountering them more. I had to take a double check. This is the same remix. They just totally switched up the vibe. I love that. Out of my party, Feebas. You're not shiny. I don't want you. Da da dee da do no 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 no. That is not what that sounded like. Sorry, have it. Wait, how am I here again? Let's go somewhere else. Just get out of here. I keep looping around here. Although Orthworm is here, he's gonna be in the ground being all weird and ground-like. I don't know. I really don't know what it means to be ground-like, but that's what we're saying. Why is... Bro, this game... for being such a fun game and one of my favorite Pokemon games ever, man, the performance is so bad. I forget how bad it is. I get so accustomed to Nintendo's standards of game performance that whenever I play like a modern AAA game, I'm like blown away. Which, to be fair, it's not a bad way to live. You know, lower standards. You know, not being so picky about certain things. Be picky about certain things, but also, you know, if you have a lower standard for video games, you're probably a little more likely to have fun playing them, right? But that being said, Nintendo does not set a low standard for games. They set a low standard for performance in their games. And Game Freak is especially bad. Ooh. Had to get a stretch in. Oh! Everyone get a nice stretch in it. I needed that, but I also did work out this morning, so a little sore. You know, I like this Feebas a lot better when it is shiny and not shiny. Not shiny? Huh? It's a double negative. I just said the same thing twice. I don't know what I found so entertaining about spinning around that Feebas. But, we keep on! Yeah, see the Orthworm. I was saying it. They sneak up on you. He's goofy looking, though. Look at him. $110 coming right up. 110, 110, 110, going once, going twice, 110. Unfortunately. actually hurt my head a little doing that head bop. Do I have one more? Okay, yeah. And then we have the 2 random ones. Yeah, what are the odds one of the 2 random ones is a shiny? I'm not gonna like hatch them beforehand, but because that wouldn't be very efficient of me. But I'll hatch them at the end, but what are the odds? Actually, they're 1 in whatever. That's what the odds are a set amount. It would be funny, though. Would it be funny or would I be upset? To be determined. I don't think I'm ever going to be upset to get a shiny. Although, there are some that I resent. Like Scorbunny and Sobble. It's those Gen 8 starters. They stink, man. Not literally, I actually like all of them. I don't think any of them missed, honestly. I mean, Inteleon's not great, but he's the worst of the 3. You get the soccer player bunny. Grookey. It's a big monkey with drums. He's actually one of my favorite starters. Particularly Rillaboom. Like, what? He just gets a giant drum set? That's awesome. Tell me that is not amazing. I mean, you could tell me it's not amazing. But I think it's awesome. Peak right there. And he evolves from this cute little monkey. He's so cute. Grookey is so cute. I've never done a run-through with Grookey. But I've also never replayed Sword and Shield. I played through it once. With no spoilers, I picked Sobble. And it evolved into Inteleon, which is just unfortunate. Check your activity. I know I didn't do my call. I hate the Apple Watch not recognizing lifting very well as a form of, like, activity. And to be fair, like, it does get your, like, it does get, like, the spurts, but, like, it does not really account for the effect that a body workout has, even though, you know, you're only spending so much of it actually pushing yourself. But I could do more cardio. I did not do my cardio. I'll do some walking or something. But it's like, check your activity rings. And I was like, I did my push day today. I benched. I did shoulders. I did triceps. I know you can do the traditional weightlifting thing. I never click it. I never click through. I only tell my watch I'm working out when it prompts me, like if I'm walking or running. Woo! Ah. Maybe I should just do that. But I do like... it annoys me, but in the same, like, on the opposite side of that. Why is my... It started turboing. This controller is capable of turbo. And then... Oh, did that save a screenshot? I can't see. The preview is covered by my face. I don't know what that did, but... Maybe I should save. I don't have autosave on. Because it's not good for shiny hunting. Because if you bump into a shiny, you should save. And if you have autosave on, if it dies or something, it's going to autosave. And then your shiny's gone. Bye-bye, shiny. This is where the Hawlucha is, right? Oh. I really should not run around here. There's going to be a lot of those guys. But we'll hunt the Hawlucha here after we get through the next box of eggs. Regardless of if we get a shiny or not, because I just want that Hawlucha. And I don't like doing egg collecting on stream. Nothing kills a stream in my experience doing shiny hunting streams, quite like collecting eggs for more hunting. So I do all my egg collecting prior to the stream. I mean, it's not entertaining at all. At least shiny hunting, you know, I'm moving around. And then eggs hatch and stuff, and there's the chance of it being shiny. Collecting eggs, on the other hand, is a very boring task. So, we'll hunt Hawlucha after this box of eggs, because I'll be out of eggs after that. And there's a Hawlucha outbreak, and I never realized how cool that shiny was. Truthfully. Oh man, this is what I was talking about, the Orthworm. Oh, wait, that's a Dugtrio. Thought it was an Orthworm pulling up. Yeah, we get it. You're gonna encounter me immediately as I get out of this cutscene. Oh no, you're not. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, because I don't want none of that. Let's go up here. I like this area, the bugs. Although this is an interesting spot to be teleported to. Hi, Staraptor. Yep, you could just... Oh no, you could... Okay. He could have just watched. I would have been okay with that. But I figure a Staraptor is going to be aggressive. I just wasn't sure how aggressive. Yep. I see you. Please leave me alone. These are the goat birds right here. I will not hear any arguments otherwise. I mean, I'll hear it. I'll disagree. Woo! Good remix. Good remix. Good remix alert. Bronzong. That's my Bronzong impression, by the way. I've been working on it. Feebas. It's a lot cooler. So like there's this concept, it's called being shiny. So basically I was hoping like maybe like I guess like maybe we could like try that. Perhaps. Ah! My little like nervous person asking for a favor bit did not did not play out to my favor. Get it? Because I said favor twice. Oh, okay. Let us continue hatching through these eggs, looking for the purple boy. And if we get him, it would be really cool. And if we don't, that's okay too, I guess. But I'd rather get him. That's why I'm looking for him. Any of you guys shiny? They have yellow tips. You have to look for the red on their heads to be yellow. Really lame shiny, but the pseudos always get, or well, I don't even think he qualifies as a pseudo necessarily, but oh gosh, I'm going so fast, please. Even like the late game dragon Pokemon, however you want to say that, pseudo, not pseudo, whatever. Good, I feel good Pokemon don't tend to get good shinies. That's not always true, but like Garchomp, Gengar, Alakazam shinies kind of doo-doo. Milotic is really cool. That's a exception to that rule. Dragonite has a really cool shiny. Starter shinies are always pretty cool. That's not Some cooler than others, for sure, but... Oh, thank you, Phoebus. Thank you, Phoebus. Oh, come on. Heracross? Heracross is a really cool shiny. Not a great Pokemon or anything. I have one, though, already. I actually found it in this game. And I found it around... Actually, it wasn't around here. It was up on those mountains up there. I think. So around this general area, because this is where Heracross spawned, but not like this pathway in particular. Woo! Ah, another stretch. That looks like a Pokemon. Oh wait, it is. It's a Raichu. I was like, huh, that looks like a Pokemon. That would be because it is. That's all fine and dandy until Feebas is shiny. Oh. I said that so late. That's why it didn't work, you know. What does shiny Pseudo-Wudo look like? Just out of curiosity. Pseudo-Wudo. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. It turns into like a fake autumn tree, I think is the idea. It's pretending to be autumn. Also, that is a button. And that's number 5, which means we release and transfer and grab a new set of eggs on increments of 0 and 5. Mr. Happy Store, howdy doody, how are you doing? Welcome in. We are on our last box of Feebas eggs that are, well, technically not, but and then I will probably do some outbreak hunts. I mean, actually not depending on whether or not I get it. Either way, I'm going to try outbreak hunting. Because I have a Halucha outbreak today. And I was looking up a shiny. I didn't realize how cool a shiny was. So I really want that now. Yeah. I didn't even realize. I had no idea until today. So I'm going to try and give that a shot with some Herba Mystica after getting through this box. Hopefully this box yields us a shiny as well. But based on previous luck, I'm not like not uber optimistic. But all it takes is one egg to change that, right? It just takes one egg to be shiny, and then you don't have to be optimistic anymore. You can just have a shiny instead. That is the weird part about shiny hunting. I forget, it was I was hunting Poipole. I still am, but just not right now. And I said something on stream. I was like, you know, I feel like we're doing good. We're doing good. We're making good progress. I was like, there's no progress. Like, my encounter number's going up. Sometimes it just feels like the higher encounters you get, like, you're closer in a way, but, like, that's not inherently true. Like, it feels like sometimes there's, like, a scale and you have to, like, earn it a little bit. But any one of these eggs could be shiny. I could have ended this hunt at egg 1. Yeah, and yeah, Masuda can be sometimes very rewarding, and you know, you can it was the Meloetta. I had to breed some stuff to fill in some holes in my Pokedex to get that. And I randomly got a shiny Charmander, which is just actually that kind of sucks. I wish it would have been any other shiny because I already have every shiny from that line. So that was like, oh, an extra shiny. And it's a cool shiny to have an extra of, I guess, but I don't know. The Pokemon Go Community Day set me up pretty well with some of the starters. I've missed a bunch of them, though. Goodbye, Feebas. And another row of eggs shall join my party. I should stop going in order and just start picking like random rows of eggs to grab. Just be chaotic like that. Gotta add some spice to the hunt. Good remix. Pokemon Center Night. Insane in the Rain music. Whew. Let's go this way. I've looped around this a couple times now. Let's go visit the lake in the Tatsugi Lake. They call it, I think, right? Vaporeon. That's a cool spawn. We got a random shiny Mankey earlier already while we were running around. So that's kind of neat. I wish I would have been properly recording for that. I was streaming, but now I have to grab it out of my VOD. I wasn't... Normally I stream and record. I didn't realize I wasn't recording until after that shiny. Which kind of stinks, but it's not the end of the world. Because I like having my clips. My clips of my shinies. I also like when... Oh, oops. Oh, okay. I thought I like bumped into a Pokemon. It stopped me so suddenly. I also like when Feebas is shiny, you know? Ah. I thought that might work. You know, the game is listening, all that, your phone and everything's listening to you. They want you to serve it. Instead of serving me ads, what if it listened and served me shinies? Not a bad idea. Let me cook. Perhaps. Ah. Oh, Feebas. Hey, there's a Lucha. There's another one. But you're not the shiny, cool one. I'm gonna hunt you later. Oh, or you're gonna... Yep, he's right in... Yep. 135. I really want to hunt that Halucha. I gotta get through these eggs. My Lotic has a really cool shiny too. I should like be more excited about it. But I really just do want... After seeing that Halucha, I'm like starstruck in a way. Like I want to get that Halucha so bad. Plus, something always feels a little bit better about Herba Mystica boosted hunts in general. It feels like you're gonna get it eventually, you know? Hunting the Feebas line either. No. Well, and that's why I'm doing it Masuda. Because any other methods, I know in basically about every game Feebas is in, he's a pain in the butt to catch. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to take my odds in this game where the Masuda is the highest that it is, I think, in any game. between Shiny Charm, Masuda, and the odds in this game just being lower. Welcome to Sinnoh, everybody. If the rest of this remix wasn't so good, that would be the corniest thing ever. Yeah, I had to. There was no way I was gonna survive a... Like, I guess I don't know, how easy it would be to, like, chain fish for him in the 3DS games. Or even, I guess, like, SOS. But this just seems definitely, like, the easiest way to me. I'll have to do some SOS hunting sometime. After my Poipole hunt. I've never done one. Ooh. That'd be just like an interesting way to mix things up because I've never done it before. Ooh. My watch told me to stand up and I am feeling why. Oh, gotta stretch a little bit. Today. I actually wrote a whole video on Sonic R. Very random thing for me to do, but I just wanted to write a video and see how a scripted video would play out in my head. Yeah, I also forgot about them until recently, because I was playing through Ultra Sun and Moon. Because now I am hunting a Poipole. The last couple days, I just wanted to... I started this hunt because I needed a break from hunting Poipole. Because it is a full odds hunt, soft reset, all the things that you could ever want. Granted, full odds in that game means the 4,096, not 8,000 like it used to be. It's coming through, and it makes me feel brand new. This is a really good cover of this song. Of a really good song. Really good cover of a really good song. Yeah. I don't want to say I might give up. I'm gonna have to get him eventually, with the goal of shiny living decks. And I know I'll have to do it on these copies of this game. Because I'm double hunting. And I know I'm gonna have to do it on those copies. Because I'm never, like, realistically, once I get the shiny charm in both of their copies, I'm probably not playing those games again. Like, through them anyway. Like, I'll hunt in them, but they're so long. I don't think I'll ever reset my file on purpose. I didn't even reset it on purpose last time. It was an accident. The data got corrupted. Because I would have had to, because I did accept the Poipole on my last file. So, either way, I would have had to. But now I don't have to. And I will not be resetting that one. So, all the hunts that I have to do, I'm just going to have to do them. For my hunt to go for a Vivillon. Ooh! How does Vivillon shiny work with the different... I've never looked into that. I have every Vivillon form. Well, besides the Pokeball that you can't get anymore. How does the shiny... Oh. Okay, so it's the exact same pattern except Vivillon is white. I mean, I guess that makes sense, because otherwise they'd have to make a different thing for every pattern. But you wish they'd do a little more than that. It's a subtle one, though. It's a cool, subtle one. I don't dislike it. But it'd be cool if they were, like, slight color variations on the patterns or something. It's one I'll eventually have to get. That's the thing with doing a shiny living dex. You just go, oh, well, eventually. Does it brighten up your day? We just need to run away. I got a shiny Mousehold here on accident when I was first playing through the game. I didn't even know what Mousehold was yet. And I encountered it because it was a new Pokemon and it was shiny. My first Mousehold was shiny. Which I'm so thankful for because now I only have to hunt that thing once. Purposefully, anyway. Because it is not a... It is such a subtle shiny. It is so bad. Not looking forward to whenever I tackle that one. It was crazy. I encountered the battle and like it shined and I was like, huh? I don't even know what this thing is. Oh, Persian, go away. Go. I knew it was gonna do that. I knew it was gonna do that. I was just hoping it wouldn't. Feebas, you're not making a lot of friends here. Da da. That's okay. We got one more line left, and then an extra 2 at the bottom that we will hatch as well. And next time, I'll have to collect some more eggs. Although, this amount of eggs got me to about 2 hours. That's not so bad. But I try to make my streams at least 3. If I can that day. So, maybe next time I just get an extra 2 boxes or something. But at the same time, if you get a shiny, then you just have a bunch of eggs. And I just had to do that recently. I got a shiny Spiritomb. And then I had like 2 boxes of eggs left over, and I was like, And especially if it's a Pokemon that doesn't evolve. You know, you can't get 2 different shinies. It's just like, hopefully I don't get an extra, honestly. Oh, you could always, like, trade it or something. But I don't do a lot of trading. Not, like, intent. Not with intent, anyway. I could always just, like, wonder trade it off and make someone... But maybe they'll think it's, like, hacked or something, and that's why I'm wonder trading it off. Da da dee da dee da da dum da dee da dum da dee da da. Yeah. Got both of them in tag. Oh, nice job on it. That's what Masuda is for, honestly. It has its ups, and that is an example of its ups. Because I'm gonna have to egg hunt those too. When you can't see the difference as well in game, you're kind of just forced to, you know? It's just out of necessity. This might be 150. I'm not sure I clicked the button every single time. This is a ballad. Okay, I was right. I was like, I feel like I hatched 5, but... And 2 more. So we'll make our way over to the Hawlucha outbreak while we hatch these last 2. Because this is what I'm hunting next. And I will, where is that Hawlucha? That's actually probably a great spot. So hopefully this nets us a nice shiny. And we only need 1, which is really nice. And tell me it's like right down here. Nice. Let's just use Talonflame for now. Start killing. Talonflame is not normally my my go-to guy for this, but just so the flame body is still on. Normal Paldean one because it's not that bad. That one, yeah, I could see that. I know the water and fire variants in particular are pretty darn bad. Anyways, going crazy. Look at all the Hawlucha. You'd think there's like a mass outbreak here or something. This would be one of the great moments where, like, you start an outbreak and then you get the shiny before you make your sandwich type beat. I would love that. After hatching 150 Feebas eggs. Which is not an egregious amount of eggs, to be fair, but... as an adult, it probably is. No, don't... I don't like you. You're not shiny. You don't have an alternate color palette. I don't want to do bad. Oh. Talonflame, you gotta stay down here, buddy. You're not shiny, but you also aren't fighting me, so whatever. I'm coming back up towards the peak of the outbreak. Starting to go down, okay. That's the first message. We need 3 of them. Oh, I was like, what? Why am I stopped? You not shiny Feebas, you. Interrupting my Hawlucha hunt. I do have the eggs in my party for that purpose, but we don't have to talk about that. Okay? This particular Feebas is gonna get a bunch of XP. Nice, nice, nice. $152, is it you? No! So then what I'll do before we head back into all that. Big ups if anybody knows what I was referencing there. Oh my gosh. That remix was just a little much for me. Thank you. This is what I like. That's not a little much generally, but in that moment, I'm chilling, you know? I'm looking for my Halucha file, just for context. I have a folder with every Pokemon model on it. And they're shiny. Oh, what happened to me? It's a Holucha. No, but I will hide Feebas in the counter here. And we're not going to really count. So I'm just going to put him in the corner where Feebas is. How big was Feebas? Okay, that's solid. Just so people know when they come in that the thumbnail is not updated. And then we're gonna get rid of these Feebas right away. Not that they would evolve, because they have like weird conditions. Double check. Go back to my important box and grab my Gallade that I normally use in these situations. Who's just a little faster. It's not like crazy. I know it's not one of the like... It's not a Reverum or anything. I know those are known for being good to wipe these out. Those quick Pokemon. But I don't have a shiny Reverum, and I like doing my shiny hunting with shinies. And look at that. We're making solid progress. We'll do this. We'll get a... I was hoping it wouldn't do that. But look at that shiny. That's so good. So, we will absolutely get this shiny. I need it. I need it. We need 2 more of those messages to pop up before I make my sandwich. Or if any one of these guys definitely getting lower, that's cool, but if anyone here so desires that they would like to shine, that would be okay too. I'd be okay with just, you know, getting a shiny without all the resetting sandwiches and stuff. I'm actually a pretty bad sandwich crafter. I tend to flub the ingredients, so I have to get in the habit of saving before I make my sandwiches instead of praying that I get it right, because I will very frequently overstack certain areas and then have ingredients fall off to no fault of anyone but myself. Go. Yeah, and this is one of those ones too where you're not gonna miss it, you know? You're not gonna mistake the shiny for a not shiny. It will, you'll know. What a good outbreak to have. Sometimes I just don't. I'll look at my outbreaks and I'll be like, guess I'm not hunting anything today. I don't love changing my date. Part of it just takes some of the fun out of it for me. I only do that if I really, really want to shiny hunt, and that most of the time I'm like, I'll just do something different. If I don't have like good outbreaks, or if there's not some type of outbreak event. Oh! Gotta be getting close to this third message here soon. So I can stop. Thank you, jeez. These things just... Not many left. I'm gonna knock out like 2 or 3 more. Just to make sure the odds are fully increased. Because I think the number is technically 60, but I wasn't counting. That message is a good indicator of that. But knock out a few more, so... Just so I know, have that peace of mind that I'm over odds. And then... We're gonna save with all those guys knocked out. Can I don't think I'll be able to do a picnic here. Let's do here. And then I need to look up my sandwich recipes. I know it's cucumber pickle. Sandwiches. Near me. Scarlet Violet. Nope, I'm a nerd. I am... Shiny. Cucumber here is the one. Cucumber pickle. Alright, let's make this John. Alright. Create a mode. Cucumber, pickle, and then 3 servings of... Now, I suppose we should do fighting, right? Halucha, because he's fighting flying. Flying could attract some other things. I don't think there's going to be other fighting types around here. So we're going to go for 3 more pickles. And then our Herby Misty. And the only combinations you don't want are 2 sweets. 1 sweet, 1 sour does not work either. So let's do a bitter and a sour. And then a heroic sword pick. So, actually, this one should be pretty easy because it's all pickles. But as you can see, I am a generational flubber. Although, the depth perception when I'm doing this is just difficult. See, like, that's bad. I should not be stacking them like that. Although I think because these are just pickles, I'm going to be fine anyway. But if I had any meats or anything like that, this would not be a good conversation. Alright, let's just make sure these guys get on there safe. I think that's it. Yep. The bread as far up as I can. And a sword. Mmm. Yummy lunch. You know, I'm really hungry right now, and this is not making me hungry. I don't know what that... I mean, I know it's Herba Mystica, but green, like... sour, bitter, with a... asinine amount of pickles. No, that's what I'm saying. No, that's not... nothing redeeming. Let's see, did I do it? Nice job. I did not whiff. Let's get a shiny Halucha. Dude, I thought that was it. It was hiding in that bush and made it look darker. I was like, no way that worked. Alright. Run around. Let them all spawn in. They're all gonna run at me! It's a good picnic spot, though. They really spawn in. It's a really good picnic spot. Because you don't want to only picnic where they can spawn, right? You want to be a little removed from it so that way you can, like, have them spawn in around you. Because that's how the game is trying to spawn them. Right? So you want to move around a little bit, let some spawns occur, because they shouldn't spawn too close to you, but they will spawn within a radius. Okay, I don't see any. It's going to be a... Oh, okay. I mean, you can see it in the lower half of your screen. We're not really going to be able to miss this one. It's going to be very red, very dark. But you want to do your due diligence of looking and double checking your eyes before you reset everything, right? So we got the Herbie Misty. And we saved beforehand, so if for some reason in a half an hour of a sandwich we don't get one, we can just reset and I won't lose any Herba. Because Herba is not fun to gather. Terror raids are not fun. The concept is there. The concept is really fun, actually. It's the execution that makes it so bad. The lag and all the issues you can have. And I'm on Ethernet. And good Ethernet at that. So, really no excuse from the networking side of things besides the fact that Nintendo just doesn't know how to do online services. Although, I am cautiously optimistic. If any of you paid attention to the Nintendo news cycle recently, there is that playtest thingy they were talking about. And there was a bunch of like leaked information about it. That it's actually not some crazy new feature that everyone wanted. They're testing some type of MMO like thing, which is really cool. Not because I really care about some new Nintendo MMO, but because that means they to have a successful MMO, they would have to have online services that don't drive your head through a wall, right? So, like, maybe? You guys all look like regular haluchas. What's with that? Any reason y'all don't want to shine? Is it something I did? Oh, halucha. Oh, halucha. Oh, halucha. I'm gonna knock out a few more just in case I'm under 60. I don't know what the odd... Oh, shoot. I did not want to encounter you! Jeez. I don't like those loud, messy chords. I get they're really cool in jazz, and it'd probably be really cool to hear live, but I don't really like it in my ear when I have headphones on. I am an appreciator of jazz. I am not pretending to be anything of an expert or anything of the like. Also, I just realized my other light this whole time, I never turned it on. The lighting on my face probably will look a lot more even if I have both my lights on. Okay, How about these guys? Look for the pink one. Y'all really just don't want to shine. It's okay. We'll get it. I'm not tweaking. That's the nice part with these. You get so many encounters so quickly and at such a high rate. These are also fighting types, so I gotta make sure they're not shinies when I see them. Because that's another shiny I don't have. So I would not even be upset if I accidentally got a Palmo or something. Dun dun dun! Now, what I would be upset is if I didn't get any shinies at all. It doesn't happen to me a whole lot that I don't get any from a sandwich, so I'm not really actually worried about it, but it's happened to me once or twice. But most of the time I get, if I use a sparkling power sandwich, I get what I'm looking for. And some. Most of the time, honestly. Haluchas like to be shiny. They like to be shiny. Did you hear that? Haluchas, they like to be shiny. Did you know that? Halucha, can you shine for me? That's the shiny song that I made. It's actually a buddy of mine who made it, but I don't really like make videos with that guy or anything, so nobody here would know him. Gotta look for the little purple or pink in those Palmo krauts. Or herds, or whatever you'd call them. I also have to look for a shiny Halucha. Blaze, blaze, blaze. Halucha, can you shine for me? Little bass part to it. Can you shine for me? Can you shine for me? I can't sing two notes at the same time. Otherwise, they would probably harmonize there. Okay. So, the thing about Halucha is I like it when it's shiny. And right now it's not really doing that for me. You know, it's not really doing that. It's like, oh, I don't want to be shiny. I'm gonna be regular Halucha today. And I'm like, about that. Yeah, so we actually just got off a conference call, and your position as not shiny has been eliminated. Effective immediately. So if you could pack your things, and we're gonna be hiring a shiny Halucha, just so you know. You know, just rub it in a little bit. That's what I'm gonna tell the Haluchas. I did like a whole bit for that, just to say he's not showing up. Man, Halucha is like, does not want to show. Shiny Halucha, Where are you? You could tell, like, the level of delusional I get. Ooh, my apologies. Based on how often I'm, like, singing about what it is that I'm doing. So, just for future reference. Man, really? I know this isn't a shiny boosted one, but, like, it's still an outbreak. My odds are high. I've done outbreaks where I've gotten all 3 Pokemon in an evolutionary line quicker than I've gotten one of these dudes. I don't love my luck today on my intentful hunts. I did get a Mankey, though. But Mankey's really easy. If I'm being honest, Mankey's really easy to get with the Q-Charm glitch that I have. Oh. Why are you spawning? Oh, gosh. He was running at me, bro. He kind of does the Naruto run. That's hilarious. Mijukani Alumono. Okay. Well, it's a lot cooler when you don't look the way you normally look. That's basically what I'm saying to all these not shiny Haluchas. It's like, yeah, you look that way, unfortunately. Hey, I didn't choose their outfit. I didn't, you know, this is on them mostly, I think. Any shiny Pomo in there? No. You got to look for like the pink, and it's like I'll always double check just cuz it's a little subtle. Not a little. I would notice it right away. I'm just checking because I think I'll miss it, you know? But as soon as you see one, you're like, oh my gosh, that's Donnie. Lucha, this is... I don't think I'm liking the Halucha hunt. That would have been a perfect time for it to show up. I'll have to remember that bit when I do find it. A single evolutionary line, too. Like, bro is not even... I don't even need multiple of bro. I just need one bro. And by bro, I mean Halucha. I don't know why I found that so funny, but if I can't make myself laugh, you know, you gotta be able to make yourself laugh a little bit sometimes. I think I make myself laugh more than anybody, which is a little sad, but it's okay. It's only a little sad. And that's okay. Yo, Halucha, you smell bad, bro. I thought that was it again. This one dies. Just because I thought he was shiny because he was hiding in the bush. I had to do a double take anyway. I didn't like... If I really thought he was shiny, I would have reacted, but... Anytime you make me do a double take, you're catching the Gallade. That's the rule here. Okay, just making sure. I hope I didn't just... Hold on. I'm looking back at my footage. Was that... That one I just saw, was that it? It might have been. I couldn't tell from there even. I don't think so. If it was, it wasn't obvious enough. Hey. All you Palmo, get out of here. You're taking up precious spawns that could be haluchas. Haluchades. That doesn't really make sense. Oh, wow. That. Yo, what? That tripped me out. The lighting there. It didn't even look like the shiny. It just looked shiny. That actually got me. It looks like pink. And I was like, wait, hold on. That's not even what the shiny looks like. But it looked different because the light... Wow. Ugh. No love from Halucha today, huh? I mean, all it takes is one, right? That's the whole thing I've been... That's been my motto for these shiny hunts where I'm coping so hard. This one hasn't really been loving to me either, though. I feel like my hunts in Scarlet and Violet just have gone pretty poorly altogether. Call her back. Or him. Galate has to be a him. It can only be him. Okay. How did you spend your morning? Ah, well... I looked for alternate colors of pixels on my screen. Wait. Oh, I thought that was... What did you do? Oh, well, I looked for him. I didn't get him. If it makes you feel any better, didn't get the villain. No! Maybe there's something in the bread today or something. Oh, you're facing the other way, bro. Hey, they fly around in the overworld? That's kind of cool. Maybe they're... Yeah, something's like in the sandwiches or something. Maybe. Hello, Chai. Show yourself. Gonna get a few more kills or feints in just to make sure I'm really over that 60 mark. But now I think I've gone like 10 past that initial message, so there's no way I'm like not at the odds that I'm supposed to be at for optimal. Shiny spawn rate, you know? Quick look around. Oh, I bumped into a halucha. Moldy bread, yeah. It's that lunchly bread. I saw a thing that was showing they had mold in their cheese. Now I'm gonna comment on this. Not because I really care, but the person who did it has, like, very public beef with, Mr. Beast, I think? I don't follow all this stuff too closely, but no one in their comments seemed to recognize the fact that, like, she would be incredibly biased as a source for, like, this information if this was really true. And then, She posted a video saying, like, oh, don't believe me, this is me unboxing it, but the box was open already. Like, she took the plastic off. Or whatever, but that could have been fake, too. And I'm not even a defender like that. I don't really care about any of that stuff. It sounds like Mr. Beast is a pretty bad guy from everything that has been leaked in the last, 6 months or whatever. But I don't mess with misinformation either. I mess with shiny haluchas! I don't do... Oh! Whoa, that was good! What an epic theme. Go in the luxury ball first try, please. Well, he's not. Okay, well... Oh, that's bad. Okay, no. Well, this is why we saved. But... Go to bed. That's gonna be an awesome clip, by the way. I don't mess with misinformation as the title. Or as, like, the lead-in, and then... I mess with shiny haluchas. Oh, come on. Stay asleep. I don't want to damage it. A lot of these Pokemon have moves that hurt themselves. Repeat Ball matches some of the... I want something that matches the colors, I mean, Luxury is just so matching, though. The red and the... Why did it lag like that? Bless! Huh. We got it! Okay. What do we got left on the sandwich now? 7 minutes? What do you mean I can't rhyme or write on here? 7. It took us 23 out of 30 minutes to get that Halucha to spawn. Well, now you know what the move is, right? You just run around and get... Well, actually... We, First we get out of Halucha land. Oh, wait. Haluchas spawn here. They're always... Oh! Hold on. Phalanx is a really cool shiny, if I remember right. Yeah, I should look for that. I was gonna say we run around and we just look for the... See if the... See if the... Oh, I was zoomed in. See if the Herba Mystica will spawn a shiny anything fighting, and there's a lot of fighting types here that will spawn. So let's just roll. See if we see a shiny. That's what you do at the end of these sandwiches if you've got all your... Not that I have to tell probably anybody who's watching this that, because if you're watching this, you probably have either done your own hunting or at least watched a fair amount of people do hunting. Because this is where some of that luck could come into play. You know, I didn't get too lucky with Halucha. It took us 23 minutes to get one shiny. Speaking of, I should save. And then, you know, we got 6 minutes left on the sandwich now. But, who knows, running around for 6 minutes, spawning random stuff, we could get a shiny fighting anything, really. I think most of these shinies are pretty noticeable, too. I would hate to get a Pimisian, though. I just did that hunt. And Heracross would be cool, but I do have one. So if I get a Phalanx, that would be super cool. But I'm not going to not catch a shiny if I see it. So we're just going to... That's what we're going to run. It's really tough because this game is laggy. Yeah, I could have, like, not gotten it. Ah. Ouch. It's a cool area. Some more phalanx here. What spawns out here for fighting types? Anything? Oh wait, this is like a base. Get me out of here. This camera's it's so difficult to control when you're going fast in this game, and it's mostly just because it's laggy. Like, I'm getting a headache trying to move and process the information happening around me. Because that's the other thing. I gotta look and make sure I'm not running past the shiny. 5 minutes about? Oh. I said oh, but I didn't see anything. I'm happy when I see phalanx spawn because that's the one I want a chance at. And how cool would it be in one sandwich to knock out 2 Pokemon that are single evolution lines? I don't need another one of you. Actually, all of these fighting types are single evolutions. I just have some of them already. That's strange. What's up with fighting types and not evolving? If anything, they should evolve more than anyone, right? Like, they're just naturally getting better. If they fight, you know? Like, I feel like training is very difficult for fighting. It's not something I would be able to do. Phalanx, can you shine for me? Phalanx is such a goofy looking Pokemon. I think I used one when I played Sword, but I don't remember. I might not have. Hello, Slanking. Slanking. Yeah, it's looking more and more like one fantastic shiny. I gotta double check when I run past a Phalanx. They're a little more... Like, I could miss them a little bit. But they are a fantastic shiny. Oh, they are spawning too. I love that. I love just knowing that, like, the spawns that I'm spawning are the ones with a good chance. And that I want those. Even if nothing comes out of these. From a distance, they all look so shiny. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. I could go a little faster. What am I at now? 3 minutes? 2. They would be... I forgot. I forgot it's not their tips, like the red part that's brown. It's their entire body. So I would know immediately. Okay. That's unfortunate. I probably would have went faster that whole time. But I was actually also just getting a headache from going this quick. For so long. Phalanx, will you shine for me? Oh, Phalanx. Will you spawn? Am I going too fast? Possibly. Phalanx. Scyther? You're not a fighting type. It's giving not getting another shiny. Which is okay. But you do, like, you don't want to waste the sandwich, right? Once you get your shiny, you're gonna let the sandwich run out, you might as well go try and get something. And I am at a minute 24. Might as well just see if your sandwich with these crazy increased odds will spawn something, you know? And I've gotten things before doing this after like a particular hunt. So and it is kind of fun to just like, you know, you never know, something random is just gonna be shiny. There's a fun in that mystery. Because the odds are so high, you actually feel like you could do it. At least compared to odds of old. Well, and compared to how fast you can encounter stuff. Okay, this is like one less victory lap, probably. Oh, let me get scenes all over the place. Come on. I think it's out. Oh no, 33 seconds. Ah! Give me some more phalanx spawns. Phalanx. Oh, I thought that was it. The discoloration in the lighting just makes you think everything's shiny. Even if it doesn't actually look like it's shiny form, you know? When it looks different because of the lighting. Okay. This is probably done. Nope, not yet. Just go until it starts spawning random stuff. I think it's done. Nope. Oh yeah, that's the second Amogus I've seen. Yep. Well, let's take a look. We didn't even look because I just wanted to use the sandwich. Let's take a look at the Hawlucha we got. Yeah. Yes. Whoa. How rare is a Dawn Mark? Dawn Mark. Rarity. These marks. Dawn. Pokemon caught in the morning. It's 1 in 50. That's cool. And I did catch it in the morning. That's really cool. Well, let's save. And I'm going to check out Pokemon Home. And I think I'm going to get these guys in Pokemon Home. I'm a double saver. Let's go to just general. Switch over. Go into my Pokemon Home. And, see if we can sort through some of these shinies. I think I'm missing some as far as tracking goes as well. Like, I don't know that I've tracked everything, so I'd like to take a look at that as well. Plus, I could show everyone what I've got so far for living decks. Oh, and I know some I haven't transferred, but I've marked. Because I did mark everything in Pokemon Go initially, and then I was like, I'm going to transfer. Then I decided to only mark them when I transfer them. So there are some things on the tracker that won't be here. They are sitting in Pokemon Go. I transfer them every once in a while because you have to like wait unless you want to pay coins, and I'm not doing that. Living Dex, Shiny Dex starts here. Yeah, so like on my Dex, for example, I have the Bulbasaur and Venusaur. I don't have them here, although you can't see. Let me... Webcam group. Well, that just... Oh no, that just moves me from my shadow. Shouldn't it move all of me? Oh. Wait, what? Why did that not move both? Huh. That's the little graphic that creates the shadow effect that I have. Also, look at these Kanto shinies. They just made him gold. Like, they did not. But we have Mankey, which I think I already have one of. I'm going to keep him in this game, though, because I want to evolve him. Let's go and find Passimian. 751. Okay, I'm not clicking through all that. 751. He's in this box. He goes... They actually are side by side. And they go... So like on my tracker, for example, I have Serena from the community day that happened. But I have remarked, but I haven't transferred her. I don't like that I did that. Now, Halucha shouldn't be too far from here. Yeah, 720. Well, that's not his number, but he's in the box that ends with 720. Right above Klefki. And then Meloetta, I should put back in. I'm not actually going to use her in game. I just like checking. 660. And she goes next to what would be, or right above here. Mark her now. Do I have any other? I think I have some shinies that I transferred that I haven't sorted. Now, would I have moved them to the right place, though? I have a box that I want. Unorganized shinies to evolve. Extra shinies. What about... My first box should be my transfer box. Yep. Okay, I have these two. You can't see them. There we go. Necrozma and Zamazenta. Will be both towards the end. Zamazenta a little beforehand. So let's get Zamazenta's dex number. Mark it. He goes in the 871 box. Right here. And then Necrozma is going to be a little before that. In the 800 box. 781. And he is actually number 800. I feel like I have more shinies that I transferred in already. But maybe it's because Pokemon Go is inflating my idea of which ones I've transferred and not transferred. Oh, my Hitmonchan. That one I actually caught in Scarlet Violet. Hitmonchan is number 107. You're getting a behind-the-scenes look of how I do this. That is right below Electrode. Any other unorganized... All my Alchemy forms. The Special Magearna. Is this Fennekin shiny? I knew it! Hiding behind my webcam. This one's really cool. This is not a shiny. For those of you who are still around. This is from this is my actual Lugia purified from Pokemon XD. I got it all the way up. It says in a distant land because it came from Pokemon Bank. But if I put it in Scarlet and Violet, it has the 2 ribbons that you can get from Pokemon XD, which are clearing the Mount Battle and purifying. So that's like one of my favorite Pokemon I have, period. My first two actual Dex boxes. Any other shinies that I have not organized that I actually still currently have in home? Oh, yes! This entire box. Is there anything behind my webcam? I can't actually see. Let's take them to our... Or, well, let's see. Any along the way? No. Let's take these guys to our to-be-organized box. Let's find the Rookidee line. 821 is the box number we're going to look for. Rookidee goes right here, and Corbinite ends right here. Pop, 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 pop. And then go back to our unorganized. What do we got? We have Scorbunny, Comfey, and... Okay, let's get him first, because I think I have... I think I have him. Yeah. So he goes in my extra shinies box. Because we don't release shinies here. I'm not insane. Then Grookey is right here, so I know Scorbunny's got to be nearby, but I don't think he's before. Scorbunny. No, he's on the next page. Oh. Alright, he's got to go in our Shiny to Evolve box. So then Comfey, 751, is right before our friend here. Cool. Let's go grab Scorbunny again and put him in our to Evolve box. Because I have to evolve these guys. Mankey will go in the to Evolve box, but he can only get evolved in this game, so I'm going to just leave him here anyway. And then while I'm in here, I'm just going to do this because I've been meaning to. I'm going to go to the back end of my Pokemon Home boxes here. And just dump these Pokemon from Scarlet Violet because I need more box room. For collecting eggs, for all the things. I do not need all these random Pokemon. I don't want to release them because I don't like releasing Pokemon. But I probably will eventually once I'm certain. I like to just double check everything. Part of my living decks is I want to try and have most of them get OTs, and I did not verify that yet. So if some of these have my OT and maybe... Oh, there's a shiny in there. That was my playthrough shiny. Let's put him back in useful so I can just keep... Plus, yeah, see, if I would have just went through and released... I mean, I don't think I would have accidentally released the shiny, but, you know. Some mythicals, like just stuff you want to not release, you know? All the starters. Just clear up my stuff. Scatterbug line hates me. Oh, you got your Pavilion! That's awesome, though. Pavilion, not Pavilion. I do that all the time. I had to check if that Blitzel was the shiny one that you can get for the Blueberry. I don't know if I've gotten that one yet. This is actually supposed to be in my useful category. Elephant. Go back hunting for the wild level. Oh, jeez. Clear out my Scarlet Violet boxes feels good. Yeah, I do not envy that. Alright, and then where is that Azumarill? Now that I... Azumarill is one of my raid Pokemon. So I actually need that in this game. Even though you're part of my shiny decks as well. And then him I do not need in this game. So we're going to take him and get him where he needs to be. This is one of the ones I found during my playthrough, though. My Palisand. 751, right below Comfort. Cool! And save and exit changes. Well, cool. We got some shinies today. It wasn't the ones we set out to get. Well, I mean, we set out to get the Hawlucha after we realized, but not the Feebas. But I'm not complaining. And I think that's where I am going to leave the stream. I'm going to get myself some lunch before I head off to my shift. So, just want to say thank you to everyone who was here. Thanks you to all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers, all the subscribers. If you're not subscribed and you didn't already hit the like button, go ahead and do that if you feel so inclined. Is all greatly appreciated and helps the channel a lot. So, yeah, thank you everyone so much. And I should be live tomorrow morning, I believe. So hopefully I see you then.